Afternoon, everybody. All right, Sibley Pond here in Sibley, Maine. Yeah, fishing Sibley Pond in Canaan, Maine today. It's afternoon right now. Huh. See if we can catch us a fish. So this is Sibley Pond, Canaan, Maine. Just had a bite. They just got some weeds right there. That was a bite on the outside. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Fish on. Here we go. Here we go. We'll take it. We will take it. There we go. There's a pickerel right there. I am on Sibley Pond here in Canaan, Maine. It's the first fish so far. And it is a pickerel right there. That's pickerel. There we go. We'll get this back in the water. That right there is pickerel. First fish so far here on the pond. Glad you guys could see that. Look at the teeth on this. Let me show you the teeth. Look at the teeth on that fish right there. Look at those. There's something else. Definitely want to handle those fish carefully. That is for sure. And they are slimy. They are a very slimy fish. Very, very slimy. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you hitting that thumbs up already. Thank you very much. See if we can catch a few fish here tonight. Let's hope. Try to get a few. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. The support's awesome. I do appreciate it. Definitely some weeds here in places, that's for sure. I actually moved down a little bit towards where the road goes over the pond here and head in that direction. All right, there we go. Excited to see how we do there. Where is this and what is the fish you're targeting? Southern Cal Outdoors. I am actually in the town of Canaan, Maine, and this is Sibley Pond. It's right here, Sibley Pond. This is just across the Pittsfield town line. This bridge here kind of on the road splits Pittsfield, Maine from Canaan. I'm on the Canaan side. And I just caught a pickerel a minute ago, and there's bass in here, largemouth bass. So that's two of the fish that are in here, is pickerel and largemouth bass. Targeting bass if I can get it. bait you're using. I'm actually, at the moment, I am using a lure. It's a MEP spinner bait. Right there, it's number 5 blade. That's the MEP spinner I'm using right there. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. Appreciate that. I do have a few other lures to try if I need to. Right now I'm going to stick with this for the moment and see how we do. And then we will change if we need to accordingly. Felt like a bite. If you guys get value out of this content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. That'd be great. That way you can catch me when I go live. I try to do these lives as often as I can. This is my second live today. Earlier today, I was on the Passadumkeag River in Passadumkeag, Maine. I did a couple hour live there. I drove quite a few miles from there to here. There were showers and some weather around, and you can actually see some of the clouds with showers in the distance there. I figured I would try this and do a live for a little while. In this area here, it looked a little less rainy at the moment. Fish on. Oh, we had one. We had one. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Check the live out. I'm really looking forward to hopefully catching a few fish here. I got a little bit of weeds right there when I came through there. I saw that. It happens. Come on, fishy, fishy. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Appreciate it. We're at 5 likes. Thank you. If you don't want to hit the thumbs up, all you got to do is tap the screen twice, and that will give me a thumbs up. I appreciate all the subscriptions. You guys subbing to the page. Really do appreciate that. Last live I had somewhere between 40 and 50, 40 something I think, subscribers, which was awesome. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys joining me on my journey. Trying to stay just above those weeds under the water, best I can. The vegetation is quite thick in places here under the water. Just trying to skirt the top of it. See if anything comes up and tries to take the lure. What a beautiful afternoon though. Since these showers have gone by, man, it's something nice. We could definitely use the rain though. It is really, really dry here in Maine, where I am. I guess most of the state's dry, for that matter. Thank you for that thumbs up. I appreciate that. We're at 8 now. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the support. Ooh, there was a fish just jumped just beyond where I was reeling there. That's a good sign. Keep making our way around here. I am hoping for the best. I may be catching a bass today. We shall see. See how this all goes, I guess. Lure get messed up. There we go. Let's see how this goes up in here. See if we get any takers up in here. We shall see. Oh, that hit that pretty hard. Okay. There we go. Straighten that out. I didn't realize I hit that hard. D-Mass, how's it going? Appreciate you tuning in. Hope all is well. I'm going to try this a little bit more. This spinner, depending on how that works, will depend on what my next lure is. I think I'm going to go to a different lure. I'll let out a little more line in. I'm going to tie on something different. Right here, I think I'm going to try the frog, see how I do with that. See if I have any luck with the frog. We'll see how the frog does. All right. That's the frog I'm going to be using right there. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back in business. Let's try the frog and see what that does. Here we go. Ooh, that went right up into the weeds. Get out of that. There we go. Boy, I guess that was close to shore as you could get. Appreciate you guys tuning in. How's the fishing? Good afternoon, Glenn. I've actually got one pickerel at this spot. My live earlier today went awesome. Had a bunch of pickerel. I did have a bass. It went really, really well. I was happy with the outcome. Had over 21,000 people watch. Gained over 40 subscribers. Things were good. I was very happy. How was your day going, Glenn? I do have one pickerel since I've been here. Got that right when I first started the live. I had one other fish on since I started the live, and it was just a quick thing. I've switched to the frog just because of the weeds and stuff, and I wanted to try to fish around some of the lily pads and areas with the weeds. So, and I can get a good distance with the frog too. I mean, you can see that it's on the other side of that batch of lily pads over there. Just kind of trying different things, see what works. You been able to do any fishing today, Glenn, at all? Come on, fishy, fishy. I do have a whopper flopper as well. I may put that on, try that. See how we do with that today. I figured I'd definitely try the frog first though. But that might be the best plan for me to try that. Appreciate the likes. Figured right in those pads might be the place to be. I'm saying it may not be, but the frog does not seem to be getting it done. I'm going to put the whopper plopper on and see how we do with that. If I need to, I can go back to this later. But I'm going to try that whopper plopper, see how that does. I don't think it hurts too bad to switch things up and try it. These whopper ploppers definitely have sharp hooks. There is no question about that. All right. Well, get this tied on here. See if we can have any luck with this. It'll definitely make a commotion on the water, which is what I'm hoping for. Now that that last storm went by, I think I think where the water's coming down, this might help. Right here. We will see. Try it anyway and see what happens. There we go. There. Well, let's clip this little tag end off. Let's see if we can get us a fish. There we go. Let's try it. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. All right, let's do it. See if this makes a difference. The old whopper plopper. We will see. You definitely get a heck of a cast with it for sure. Plenty of action. Question is anything hungry enough to bite it? We shall see. Definitely worth a try. I appreciate the good luck. Thank you. And keep plugging away here. I've showed people this before, but as you turn this whopper plop around, when it does get weeds in it, it gets it right around the base where that swivel's right there, and it slows the trajectory, not trajectory, but the twirl of the tail around on that. I'm just going to say King on that, because I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but I think you'll know who I mean. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll make you cast the two right under here. See what we can do. See if this might be the trick under here. I didn't want to do that. I want to, definitely don't want to break it. And I didn't really want to get it tangled, but here we are. Either way, it happened. There we go. Again, you got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. That just screwed everything up there. That is a mess. Complete and utter mess right there. Wow. Wow, wow, what? Wow, wow, wow. All right, get that off there. There we go. Try to keep that up there best we can. What a friggin' mess that is right there. Wow. How's it going, Lois? Hope all's well. I'm frustrated. It's been a long day, Lewis. And that's about all I can say. It's been a good day, but just frustrated at the moment. Got to retie this lure. This whopper plopper, I hit that embutment on the bridge and it just screwed up bad. Got line everywhere. But now that I've done that, I'll cut all this off and won't worry about it. There. I just shared your live video on my community post. I appreciate that. Thank you. I did not know you could do that, to be honest with you. I will have to look into that. Wow. This is ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. How bad that got wound up there. Mind-boggling, really. Unbelievable. Well, this is one way to practice patience, that's for sure. I just want to get that little bit off if I can, away from the hook. There. I think we're gaining now. Oh yeah, no, I get it. That's just one of those things. Like you said, it happens. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, I guess. I am at Sibley Pond now, over here in Canaan, Lewis. That's where I'm at the moment. I was on the Passadumkeag River earlier, and the rain was going to be moving in there, and I was actually going to be fishing a spot up on the Penobscot, but I saw the rain coming, and I left there, and I was going to go to Plymouth Pond, but figured I'd come here instead. A little bit further, but not too bad. There we go. Now we've got one pickerel so far here, Lewis. I had another fish bite on my maps like I usually start with, and I was gonna stick with that, but I figured I'd try some topwater where it was calm. And I'm not bummed that I tried this. I just wasn't going the way I was planning. I don't know if that's going to spin anymore, to be honest with you. I may have completely messed it up. Ow, 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 ow. That's okay, I can put another lure on if I need to. I could try that in open water. I don't even know if it's going to work anymore. Well, that's too bad. If it don't. Not like it's supposed to. Not even close. Nope. Huh. Well, that stinks. Well, guess I'm gonna have to go to something else. Oh, I'm sorry for these screw ups, guys. I'll try one more cast with it, but I do not think that's gonna work. I think the end of this right there is not even spinning close to what it should. It should be a lot freer than what it is. I don't even think it's close. Well, that is too bad. Sucks. It's a little bit better. Still not the way I want it though. Not even close. Well, that's too bad. I'll try one more cast with it. We'll see. Nope. Alright, I'm going back to the spinner, I guess. I'll go back to that and the heck with this. I guess that's something for the dump. For the price of these lures, I hate throwing them away, but when they ain't working good, I guess it's time to get a new one. That's my fault. That's kind of made me upset. It happens. Well, guys, hopefully I can catch another fish before my battery dies. It's kind of depressing. I have to keep tying, retying, tying, retying, tying, retying. Getting sick of that. I am going back to the next spinner, and that's what I'm going to fish with. That's what we got, guys. Not going to the frog because that didn't seem to do much. But the maps, at least I was catching a few with it. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can get ourselves a fish with this. Seems to have been the go-to for the day, I guess. Huh! Well, ain't that nice? Just broke those today. Boy, this isn't turning out very good. My goodness. Well, sometimes they'll last a long time, sometimes they don't. If they have one that paint's been chewed, just about all of it. Yep. I'm glad I brought a knife with me. Them clippers are junk. I will say though, fingernail clippers are the way to go. At least in my personal opinion. Might go through a few pair, but boy, they just make it easy snipping the line. There we go. There. Good, Ena. We gotta see if we can catch us a fish. I think after all that, I should at least be awarded one, just by default. What do you guys think? I appreciate you guys sticking with me on this live. Wow, my goodness. What we got there? Roberto, welcome. Hope all is well with you today, Roberto. We'll work our way back up inside. See how we do there. Got a few more minutes on the live, guys, before my battery goes. Can't believe it's been 49 minutes already. Time flies when you're tying lures. All right, see if we get any takers over here. Come on, fishy, fishy. Boy, I can't beat this afternoon here, though. This is beautiful. I'll move up inside a little bit more. Right up inside here, see if we can maybe get something in the more shallow water. See how that goes. Have you ever fished this pond before, Lewis? Just curious. If you're still in here, Lewis. Get 6 fish out on Plymouth Pond this morning. That's awesome. Have you ever fished this one before up here in Canaan, Sibley? You haven't. Got some nice bass in here, I will say that. I've caught I think I got them around 3 pounds. If I remember right, I'd have to look back. Oh, that was a fish right there. That was a fish. See the hit, the swirl, the whole works. Darn it. Yeah, nice to get a hit anyway. Appreciate the hearts. Thank you. See what we got here. Got 16%, guys. Hopefully we can get us a fish before I phone dies. I knew that was weed. Kind of hard in this area right here to cast without getting any. But that's a little ridiculous right there. That's a mop head of weeds right there. No, I'd love to get one more fish for you guys on the live here. That'd be awesome. Wish this bottom was a little more solid. It's awful spongy. Oh, there's a fish. Right there, guys. Let's see what it is. Probably a pickerel. Yeah, it was. We had it on for a second. I could see bottom on Plymouth Pond everywhere today. I believe it. I believe it. That does not surprise me a bit, the way things were today. There we go. Trying to get that stuff off there. Yeah. Well, I'm from Brazil, friend. What fish do you catch there? Pickerel and bass, where I'm at tonight. Sorry guys, something's going on here. I don't know what the heck that was. Hold on. What the heck is going on here? Somehow I got all tangled around my rod tip and I don't know how the hell I did it. Huh. Well, that was strange. Well, boy, this has been quite an event here today. This second live is not turning out the way I was hoping. Oh, fish just went for it. That fish came out of the water for it. Did not connect with it, but it was on a mission. There it is right there. There's one. What do we got here? On the pickerel? Yes. Nope. That's a bass, guys. We got us a bass right there. Not a very big one, but we'll take it. Bang. We have a bass on the live. Look at that. Finally got us a bass. First bass. We'll take it. Not a big one, but it counts. Louis, that counts, right? It's all right. Good, yeah. Down 13%, guys. Well, I'm glad we got a bass finally. That is awesome. Oh, it felt like a fish. It was. Didn't get it, but it felt like one. I knew it when it hit. Well, that's encouraging. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a one right there. That's awesome. We're going back out that way, I guess. We might have a little luck over this way. That was encouraging. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you like this content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That'd be great. I try to do these lives as often as I can. Appreciate you tuning in this afternoon. If you get a chance, you can go back and watch this live, and the one that I had earlier today, I caught a bunch of pickerel on earlier today. It's a fantastic live. I did catch a bass on it as well. Get off there. 12% left, guys. If you're not following the page, hit that subscribe button, guys, and that notification bell. Oh, that was a weed. I'm afraid that was a weed. There's another little weed there. I'll step out of this pocket here I'm in. Back on shore. Walk back over that way for just a minute. Make a cast or two towards this direction from over here. See how we do. We'll just kind of do a little different angle. I'm going to try right through these lily pads. I know I'm going to get hung up a little, but that's okay. See if I can maneuver through them a little bit. If I can get something just before the pads. It's okay. I'll go just the other side of them, try it. No bugs are coming out. What we got here for time? We got 10% on the phone. It will not be long, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. For all the new people, I appreciate you stopping by. And all my followers, I thank you very much. Appreciate the support. If you find this content interesting and want to join me in my next live, feel free to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Ooh, I hit that with my arm. That was my fault, guys. Well, I can't say I didn't try. So we got a bass and a pickerel on this live. I'm happy with that. Being able to get a couple fish. Like I said, this is Sibley Pond in Canaan, Maine. Gorgeous afternoon. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're at 8%, guys. Lewis, I appreciate you sharing that to your community page. Thank you for that. Ooh, that felt like a bite. Not committed, but a bite. Hello, I see that high. All right, guys, one more time. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do one more cast, and this is going to be it for the live today. This is my second live. I've got a couple things to do before I get home. I won't be home for a few hours, so I've got to try to get some stuff done, and then I got to ride home. But we'll get one more cast, guys. This is it right here. That is the last one for the live. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been awesome today. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the subscribers. Lewis, I wish you the best next time you're out and about. Congratulations on today. Glad you did well. Glad to see fellow Maine anglers. Thanks for showing up to my live yesterday. No problem. All right, guys. Hope everybody has a great day. You guys take care. We'll see you.